This conference will now be recorded.
All right, good afternoon, and welcome to the twice weekly Clear Lines training session. I am your host, Kipp Cohen. It is Tuesday, the 19th of February, 2019. I'm here for the next 60 minutes to review the Clear Lines indicator running on the Medved Trader platform. Here to answer your questions and kind of delve into the platform. If there's any specific things you want me to cover today, let me know. My intentions, I think, outside of your questions, since I have a trade from earlier going, was to just cover chart trading. And it's a big part of the platform. Basically, entering, managing, pretty much anything related to trading on the platform. If you do have a specific question for me, please put that in the chat box, and happy to answer your questions. If there's anything you have right now that's not related to chart trading, please let me know. And so let's get going. So you'll see right now, you can see 4 boxes or 4 chart windows. The upper 2 are the 1 and 3 minute of the symbol unit. The lower windows are the 1 and 3 minute of JELD, J-E-L-D. You can tell that I'm in a position in JELD because of the capsule. The capsule comes up because we have obviously our chart trading enabled from the trading button or the trading tab. And then under trade settings, we have show positions and show position P&L. So if you do not have those selected, you won't see the positions on your chart. So make sure, first and foremost, you need to be logged into an account, obviously. And then you have to have chart trading enabled. And then you have to show those positions or have it set to show positions. And that's my standard setting. So you can see I am in a short because it's minus 3,000. So I'm short 3,000 shares at 21.90. And you can see my profit and loss right now. My unrealized is $480. So if you move your mouse over that little upper portion, you'll get a pop-up. So it shows unrealized P&L 540. It shows the value, the gain in dollars and percentage. Now, I use the left window, the 1 minute, for my entries. So those are typically set at a preset to market order. You can default whatever order type you want by going to the dashboard, clicking on settings, selecting the account, highlighting that specific account under trading and accounts. So trading accounts, highlight the account you want to select, and then you can go to your quantity. So like I have 500 share minimum. round to the nearest 100. That's my setting. If you trade options, you can set the contracts, quantity minimum 1, round to the nearest 1. And if you trade options, futures or Forex, you can make adjustments for those as well. And then you'll have to do it for, if you have multiple accounts, you'll have to make the adjustments for each account. Each account. And then once you've made all your adjustments, then you can click OK to save it. Once you're in a trade, obviously you'll need to set your stop loss order. So since we're in a trade, let's set a stop loss. So I use the right window. You'll notice that the order is set to stop. So when I start this up in the morning, once I'm logged in, I select, even though my market is my default, and hold on, let me go back real quick to the settings under accounts, orders. So order settings, you'll see market is my default. If I want good to cancel, I can go through and adjust all those to good to cancel. And then there we go. So now I've adjusted all my orders for each account, order types. So it defaults market. When I come in, market's going to be set. So I have to switch to stop. It'll default, to market. So I click stop, and then it stays on stop for the rest of the day unless I restart the program or I change the layout. So now that I've got my stop selected, I can go to gelled, and then so there's a couple different ways you can set your order. I can go to trading and click the buy because I'm short, so buy to cover. Okay. I could go to a trade ticket. I could do that from here, right? So I'd select stop market, select my price, and I could do buy. Okay, that's another way to do it. I can right click my mouse on a chart and I can select from here buy, and then I can slide the capsule wherever I want it to go on the chart to set my stop. Click it once, it places it on the chart, and then I can scroll up and down to move it wherever I want it. So if I want to move my stop to break even, I can set it there. So that's another way. And then you'll notice on my quick access toolbar, I have a number of shares. I have a B for buy, an S for sell, flatten, and reverse. So I've taken from the trading screen, I've right clicked and added it to the quick access toolbar, which is blocked out now because I already have it there. So this is one of the things that I really love about the platform, is that there's not just one way to put in an order. Hold on. Okay. So again, for me, I just use the B button here, buy, then it sets the capsule. So it's not until I click my mouse on the left, it's not going to set it anywhere. So then I can set it on the capsule. I can lock it down. It's not committed until I hit the check. So if I want to protect 2 cents right now, 21.88, stop, then I can hit the check to send the order to the broker. Now, if you, some of you may have it set to get a confirmation. So you'll get a confirmation window that'll pop up next, and then you commit the order at that point. I don't use the confirmation window. I don't need it. It's just one additional step to slow you down when you're trying to get in or get out. If I need to move my stop up or down, I can scroll it up and scroll it down to wherever I want. If I move it, I have to check and hit the modify button, the M, or it's not changed. It would still be, even though you move the capsule, it was still sitting at, like right now it's at 2202. If I move it down to 2190 and leave it there, it's not committed until I hit the M. Okay. You can also click the little information button and you'll see that the full order, buy 3,000 gelled at stop of 2190, good to cancel, total 65,000, so forth. All right. You have to hit that modify button. If I want to cancel the order, I'll just hit the X, cancel order. If I want to move the capsule left or right, I can just do that by grabbing the little left and right horizontal mover buttons and holding down my mouse. I can move that capsule left and right. I can do the same thing with that as well. I can move. Now, I know some of you trade options. The other really wonderful thing about the Medved platform is that you can trade options and view all the option information from the chart. So to do that, and I'm going to go to this upper chart, and let's pick a stock like Apple. Okay. So let's say I wanted to buy a put on Apple. You know, it has had a pretty good run and it's rolling over. So I can right click. I can go to the option chain for Apple. And that's going to open this window. It's going to have all the option chains. If I want to see the delta, which I don't have right now, on the column, top of the column where the names are, I can right click and go to column chooser, select delta, and then just slide it in wherever I want it to be. And then now I have the delta, or if I want it somewhere else. I can move it around. I can select either just calls, just puts, or calls and puts. Calls are on the left, puts are on the right. So let me see. Column chooser. Whoops. Did I just remove a column? think I accidentally just removed a column, didn't I? I removed delta. If I wanted to add days to expiration, there we go. Now we know how many days till the option expires. So let's say I want this option right here. All right, there's a lot of open interest on it. It's 4 days to expiration, 88 by 89 cents. That's the put that I want. Then from right here, all I have to do is right click, go to Trade Apple. I can select the number of contracts. So say I want to do 10 contracts. If I just want to get in, and then buy to open. Filled. 10 at 92 cents. Right here. That's my stop loss that's sitting there. So now I have a position which I can let me go back. Oops, I don't need a new trade ticket. But let's say I want to put in a limit order to sell to close at $1.03. Good to cancel. Sell to close. And open. Open, sell to close, $1.03. So I have my order sitting out there to get out of the trade on a limit. And I can just close these windows down. So that's a really, really cool thing is that you can chart trade basically for the with the options. I think some of the brokers, and I don't know exactly, but I think some of the brokers will give you the ability to view the charts for like intraday chart for a specific option. I don't think I can get those quotes, but some of them you can actually see the chart of the option. Again, I can't see that one. It charts the price of the option. For whatever reason. Any questions so far? You guys are very quiet. I also think depending on the broker, you may also have the ability to flatten the options trades as well. I don't have that option, but I think Some of the brokers you can actually flatten it as well. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have that option to flatten that one. I think if actually, hold on, let me try something. One thing. Trade options. Hold on. Let's try this again. That was this one right here. Intraday charts. Does it give me? Actually, I can flatten it right here. Right here. Hold on. Trading. I think it'll let me do it. Let me see what happens. Confirm flatten position. Let's see if it did it. I have to go to trade. Sell to close limit. Flatten order. New order submitted. Hold on. Did it take it? Positions. Or am I still in it? No, I'm still in it. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. So I still have a limit sitting there. Joe says, I want to trade my TD Ameritrade IRA account. How do I set this up since I trade already through my Thinkorswim platform? So all you have to do is go to settings, accounts, click add, and then go to add TD Ameritrade. And then you would log in with that specific account. See, I have my IRA is set to this. So I can log into my IRA if I want to and trade my IRA through the, yeah. That's all you have to do is and then from a chart, then you go to trading and you go to the drop down. And so if I wanted to, trade from my IRA, I could trade from my IRA right there. Like if I want to view one of my positions, I have a GE position. I can go trading. And then hold on. Hold on. There it is. It's way down there. There it is. So there's my, see, you got to push down because it's way down under there, but I'm in at 8.5. So you just have to pick whichever account you want to trade from. You just have to log in. It's very easy, yeah. Settings, Frank. So there's several ways you can get to the settings. First way is on the keyboard, if you hit Shift and F12, hold on. Oh, it's supposed to do it. Shift F12 is supposed to open the dashboard. So you can get to the dashboard by clicking one of these little Rubik's Cube icons. It's on the corner of any chart and the index window. You should have one. Click that, and then there's a, right here, it says settings. That's where the settings are. It's in the dashboard. Connie says, Kipp, I finally got approved to trade Forex through TD Ameritrade. Should I first download their Think or Swim platform, Clear Lines, or Medved platforms first after opening an account? I mean, that's up to you. The only thing is you need to ask them. You need to confirm with them if you can trade, if they will provide you with the quotes for the Medved platform. So the question is, if you're trading Forex, can Forex be traded through the API? That's what you need to know. Okay. Can Forex be traded through the API? And they should know what that means. You can tell them that you're going to have a Medved you're going to use the Medved platform, and you want to be able to access the because like for whatever reason, I don't get, when I try to access through my TD quotes, I don't get the I don't see the Forex charts. I mean, it loads it and then it starts building, but I don't get well, hold on, let me try backfilling. See, it doesn't backfill the charts for me. But it may be that I don't have something enabled, but I don't know. And I haven't tried, you know what I need to do is I need to access my Thinkorswim and see if I can view Forex through Thinkorswim. All right, I need to go back to that Apple trade real quick and exit that Apple. How much time do we have? Oh, we still have 30 minutes. Now, if I want to move my stop down on this, I can now move my stop down. Or if I want to change it, let's say I want to change this to a bracket order. Hold on a second. If I want to convert that gelled stop to a bracket order, we can do that too. Um, yeah, see, it doesn't, okay. See, I don't have access. I don't think I have access. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm putting it wrong. See, it lets me access it that way on Thinkorswim. I don't know why I can't seem to get the quotes from. I need to contact TD Ameritrade to find out how to view the 42 by 43. Is that right? I think that's right. No data. All right, I need to find out, Connie. I'll let you know. I can get it on the Thinkorswim. I can get the quotes. I can't get it on the to come through on the Medved. So my concern is that they're not giving the. Oh, hold on. Let me try one more thing. Oh, I'm going to have to open up. Never mind. I have to try this on Thursday because I'm going to have to open up the demo for. Hold on. Let me try something. First of all, let me go back to. Hold on. Go back to Apple. Let me close out that Apple option real quick. Oh, I have an order, so I need to go to, no, I need to go to account view. I need to go to transactions. And I need to cancel transaction. Okay. Now I can go to positions and trade, market, sell to close. Okay. And now I'm out of that option. Okay. I just want to get out of that option. All right, let me close Thinkorswim. Oh, let me do this real quick. Let's switch this to a bracket order. So we're going to cancel that. We're going to go to bracket. We're going to set a limit down around the 14140 in VWAP, 2129. Whoops. Hold on. So we're buy 2120, we'll call it 21 and a quarter, and the stop at 2180, and we'll go to 29. 27. All right. So now we have a bracket order placed. Let me go to the 15-minute real quick. Okay. So I just had to fix that because I think I moved it. So we have a bracket order right in between VWAP and the 14140 for a target, and our stop is 10 cents in profit. Okay, now let me, while we're doing that, let me start this. Hopefully I can remember. Hopefully I saved the login. I'm pretty sure I did. Interactive brokers. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's opened on my other window. Now, let's go in and let's select main interactive brokers. And hold on. Let's try the futures Forex. I may have to restart. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to the Medved guys to figure out how to get this to function properly because um, it's not giving me the data. Let me just restart one more time. Okay. Well, Connie, I'm going to have to work on it for you. I'm not set up. I don't think I'm set up. Well, I'm getting quotes, so I am getting quotes from them right here. And that's real time right here. This is real time. This is delay. Stocks are delayed. Forex is real time. But for some reason, I can't get it to load up on the symbols to load up. So I need to talk to the Medved guys for whatever reason. Or maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll get the Medved guys to figure it out. All right, so back to our gel D. So we're still in our short. So now, you'll see we've got our bracket order set. And there's two sides to the bracket. You can see by clicking the I, it says buy target at 21.27, stop 21.82. Okay. I can move down the upper part of the order by putting my mouse over the line. See where the little, it's hard to see, but there's a little line with two arrows, and then I can drag down the upper section. So if I want to take it down to 70 and protect 20 cents, then I can click the modify button. And then, you know, as it moves down, I can manually adjust the upper portion, or if I feel like I need to move the lower portion up, I can tighten that up as well. Ultimately, kind of wrapping myself around the current price. So if I want to move my limit up, I can again highlight that line and then slide it up and click the modify. So I'm just enveloping the current price. I'm kind of slowly squeezing the price using a bracket order. And it's so much easier when you're on a chart to be able to move the lines up and down versus, you know, having to go in and modify an order. It's easy just to move up and move down, click M for modify. Or if I want to set, let's practice setting just a limit order. How about that? So let's find a stock. Just a random. Let's go DB. Not that I, what the heck? Let's pick something else. Ericsson. Hold on a second. Let's try that again. There we go. Except I don't want to use DB. Go back to Ericsson. Let's find something better. JD. All right, there we go. So let's say I want to put in a short on JD. Okay. But I want to wait for it to hit my limit. So I click limit. And I'm going to short. Let's say I want to short it. If it comes back up to 24.69, limit. Now I have a limit sitting at 24.69. Any questions? Now, if I feel like I need to move my limit order down, I can grab the capsule and just I can either slide it down, or I can double click on the price and I can use the little up and down arrows, or I can scroll on my mouse and I can use my mouse to determine where I want to move it to, and then click modify. So there's several ways you can do that as well. And then if I want to cancel it, just hit the X. All right, so notice gelled is continuing to come lower. So I'm going to put my limit back down where I originally had it. And I'm going to move my stop down and protect a little more profit. So I'd rather give it breathing room to continue to come lower. If it, all of a sudden here at the end of the day, it just dumps 20 or 30 cents, then I get taken out. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for today. If there's any other questions, I mean, we'll watch. What I'd like to do is just manage this JELD till the end here, and then what we'll do is it'll either take us out on our stopper limit, or I'll have to squeeze it, or I'll hit the flatten trade right at the end. But we'll hang with it until a minute before the close. For me, though, this is the greatest part of the Medved platform, is this ability to trade from the charts, and it's so quick and easy, you know. It takes a little getting used to in the beginning, but once you got it, it's so easy and it's so quick. I could also do a trailing stop. You know, that's one thing I've never really messed with, is the trailing stop order. I mean, we could try to do one as well. We don't have a lot of time left, but let's do this. Let's cancel this, and then let's do trailing stop, buy. I assume I put how much I want to trail by, a nickel. Check, and then send. Oh, and it tells us where our stop's at. Look at that, 2162. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that. So it'll tell you currently where your stop is sitting at, 2161, as it moves down. Oh, that's actually really nice. Maybe I should start using this more. I just like to be in control. How do I get the quantity? Like the number of shares on the toolbar? Is that what you mean right here? To add that, you go to trading, and where it says quantity, just over the up, whoops, hold on. Trading, up where the up and down arrows are right here, right click your mouse, and there's a add to quick access toolbar. So here's the weird thing, Tom. This is the only thing I don't like about Medved, is that once I put it in, it's going to add it to the very end. So I wish that it had the ability to move, like custom, like it has customized quick access toolbar, but I wish it allowed you to move things around on the quick access toolbar. You know, all your shortcuts. It doesn't give you that ability. It's just as you add it, it puts it there. So what you end up having to do, if there's something you want to move around, then you're going to have to remove. You're going to have to go to the other ones, right click and remove it. Remove it, remove till you find the spot where you want it, and then add the other ones back in. I actually ended up doing that. And Joe says, do you like this platform better than the WiseTrade platform? I love it. It's much better. I love it because there's so many more things we can do with it compared to WiseTrade. It's so much more powerful. And the fact that, you know, you can turn on and turn off candles if you want to see the candles or not. And that, you know, the chart trading and the pivots and fib levels that I can see on one chart without having to use two different charts. Yay! He found some. So Frank finally found the settings. Go down to accounts under trading. I assume that's what you were trying to get at, was the accounts. And then highlight whichever account you're trying to make adjustments to. All right, the market closes in 1 minute. So we're gonna hit the flatten button. This is the fun part. This little button right here. See, right here we've got a clock. It tells us how much time's left in the trading day, 53 seconds. So I'm just going to use the flatten button rather than, and then it's going to cancel that trailing stop and exit the trade immediately. So that turned out to be a pretty good trade. I don't have it. Okay, so hold on. Let me go back to it, Frank. Once you get to settings, you have application, data sources, charts, and then you have a section called trading. Okay, the fourth section down on the left. Under that, you should have accounts. Did you find it? Not on your screen. Frank, I'll call you. It's Frank. This is Frank S., right? Frank from New Jersey? Yes, I'll call you. All right. All right, guys. Any other questions? I think that's it. Market's closed. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, kind of focused on screen trading on the charts, different order types. This session was recorded. I will be posting it to our YouTube page. You can get to that by going to equityalerts.com. Up at the upper right corner of any page, you'll see the YouTube, and that'll take you to my training sessions. And when you click on it, there'll be a description just to let you know what that session was focused on. And if you have any other questions, you can email me. Hold on. Kipp at equity-alerts.com. And thank you for tuning in. And I will be back on Thursday for this session at 3 o'clock Eastern, twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 o'clock Eastern. And of course, some of you I'll see in the morning in the webinar, in the Equity Alerts webinar. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.